don't hear me okay? Is that all right that I'm using the microphone? Okay. I'm excited to be here. And I've never been at Dairy United Methodist Church, so thank y'all for having me here. I want to ask you a question. Just think about this in your head, okay? What do you think about most of the time? What do you pay attention to? There are things in your life that you pay attention to, that you guard, or that you watch out for in your life. For some of you, it's your car. For some of you, it's your family. For some of you, it's your career. There's some things you pay attention to, and some things you really don't pay much attention to. I pay attention to my car, the mechanical state of my car. I should make sure the oil's changed and the engine's working right. I do pay a lot of attention to that. I don't pay any attention to how clean my car is. My car is always filthy. I went into my car the other day and I found that I was cleaning it out. And you know how I clean out my car? I get a garbage bag and I go outside and I just start throwing things in the garbage bag. I found a baby doll. I found a wedding invitation. I found a whole bunch of trash, a whole bunch of papers. I found a toilet seat in my car. I'm not sure where it came from, but there was a toilet seat in my car. I don't pay much attention to it. But let me ask you this. What do you pay attention to? What do you watch the most in your life? And start to think about that. It's a short road to ask yourself the question, what should you pay attention to? What should be the most important thing in your life? What should you watch out for more than you watch or guard anything else? And what I want to do is I want to share a very brief verse with you from the book of Proverbs. The book of Proverbs is a father talking to his son. And he says this. He says, son, more than anything else, more than you watch anything else, more than you pay attention to anything else, more than you guard anything else, here's what you've got to guard. Guard your heart. That's what he said. He says, more than you guard anything else, guard your heart. Now, sometimes when we say guard your heart, we kind of mean guard your emotions, or we tell girls guard your heart, like don't fall for some guy riding a motorcycle or something. Sorry if you guys ride a motorcycle. That's not really what that means, okay? In Hebrew, the word heart, it means the center of your being. It means your character. It means your guts. It means who you are when nobody's looking. And what the Father says to the Son is, son, guard your heart. Watch out for who you are. More than you pay attention to anything else in the outside world, the thing that you've got to pay attention to is this. What kind of a person are you becoming? What kind of a person are you becoming as you walk through life? And here's the reason why. He says, above all else, guard your heart. And here's the reason. He says, because from your heart flow the issues of life. From your heart flows everything else about your life. In other words, who you are on the inside, to a large degree, is going to determine what happens to you on the outside. Now listen, most people don't believe that. We don't like to talk about character nowadays. What we like to talk about is our environment. We like to talk about our circumstances. We like to talk about things that happen to us and the way that we were raised and all the other outside influences. And we like to talk about the way that we were steered, the path, and the opportunities that were opened up for us. But what this father says to his son is this. What happens right here determines everything. What's in here trumps what's out there. If you don't believe me, read about Helen Keller. Read about Helen Keller. She was 18 months old. She got sick, and she became blind to death when she was a year and a half old. Blind to death. She can't hear, she can't see. Her circumstances were terrible. Guess what? She went to college. She got a bachelor's degree. She wrote 12 books. She traveled all over the world speaking. Because of what's in here. Not because of what's out there. And what this father says to his son is, son, what's inside here is going to determine everything. So more than you guard anything else, you guard this. Listen, I'm here one time, and I'm going to leave, so I'm going to go ahead and be honest with y'all, and if you get mad at me, it's okay. I'm going to leave here in about 15 minutes anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell you the truth. What's happening on the outside in your life right now probably a result of what's happening in here. Let me give you an example. If you're the kind of person that's always surrounded by drama, that there's just always conflict in your relationships, and there's always he said, she said, and you're just sort of all these people around you, there's all this drama, there's all this things going on, there's all these gossip, there's all these rumors around you, you might be a drama queen. Right? It might be you. If you're the kind of person, or if your life is surrounded by things that make you angry, and there's things that just tick you off all the time, and there's just people making dumb mistakes around you all the time, and there's stuff happening around you all the time, and people are just making you fly off the handle, you might be an angry person. If things happen in your life, and you just can't ever make it on time to work, and you just can't ever get things done when you need to get them done, you just can't ever get things the way you're supposed to be getting them, and you just can't ever meet the deadline, and you just can't ever meet the goals, and there's always an excuse, there's always a reason. It might be you, right?
I think you done stopped preaching.
It might be you. What this father says to his son is, son, this is everything. This is everything. Everything flows from you. And what he says is if you put anything else ahead of this, if you put anything else at the top of this, if you put anything else at the top of your priority list besides this, it will eat you slowly. It doesn't matter what it is. If you put your career at the top, or your school performance at the top, it's important to do well in school, but if you make that the number one thing, guess what? It's going to change you. It's going to make you a driven person. It's going to change your soul. And then that's going to change the rest of your life in a way you don't want it to change. If you put money, even if it's security, at the top of your list, it's going to change your soul. It's going to change who you are. If you put your family at the top of your list, family's a good thing. But if you make family number one, you're going to lose yourself. You're going to be a lost soul. If you put no conflict and peace, and I want to make sure everybody's happy, everybody's doing okay. If you put that at the top of your list, it's going to shrivel your soul. Has anybody ever been to the Grand Canyon in here? Everybody ever seen the Grand Canyon? The Grand Canyon, it's stunning, isn't it? It's unbelievable. It is 18 miles wide, and it's a mile deep. It is massive. It's this huge, unbelievable thing. Do you know how the Grand Canyon got that way? One grain of sand at a time. Colorado River flows through the Grand Canyon, and it takes one grain of sand at a time. And it hauls it out. And what happens is, when we don't watch this, or we don't pay attention to this, and we put something else in front of this, one season at a time, one day at a time, one moment at a time, one choice at a time. And you're not paying attention to it, and you're not looking for it, and slowly this starts to erode. And what will happen is you'll wake up in 10 or 15 or 20 years and wonder how you got there. It's a slow thing. And what this man says is if you will put your heart at the top, if you will watch what kind of person you're becoming, if when you have a decision to make, you don't just think about the outward consequences, but you think, what is this decision going to do to my soul? What kind of a person is this going to make me? Then you're going to find this. Then you're going to find it. So my challenge and my encouragement to you today is this. You have been given a precious gift from God. You have been given a soul, a character. How's it going so far? What kind of shape is your soul in? We don't think about that very often, do we? What kind of shape is your soul in? What kind of a person are you becoming? What kind of a person were you 10 years ago? Some of you may not have been around 10 years ago. I get that. But if you were around 10 years ago, what kind of a person were you 10 years ago? What kind of person are you now? Where's the slow drift? And what do you need to do to correct that flow? Because more than anything else, more than you watch anything else, you should watch your heart. I had a friend, he was in ministry, and this guy was one of my heroes. I admired him, I respected him. He was hilarious, he was talented, he was gifted, he was teaching thousands of people. He was famous, he was going all over the place. I begged him to come work with me. I begged him, I said, come on, man, let's do ministry together. He was a guy I put on a pedestal. Do you know where he is today? He's a federal prison. He lost it. He lost his wife. He lost his kid. He lost his career. He lost his integrity. He lost his freedom. And it wasn't through one day. It wasn't through one big decision. It wasn't through one crash and burn. It was through one grain of sand at a time. One thing at a time. This is where he is today. So my encouragement hard to do this, so let me just encourage you. More than you watch anything else, watch your heart. Watch who you're becoming. Here's how to do this. It's really easy to do this. Let me just show you how you do this, okay? Here's what you do. Ready? Take a walk by yourself. If you'll just go walk 15 minutes and get away from distractions and turn the TV off and leave the cell phone at home, if you would take a walk and say, God, how am I doing? And you'll do that once a month, it'll change your life. Take stock. If you will get somebody that you trust, if you get a friend that you can trust, now you got to be able to trust them, but if you will sit across from this person and say, hey, do you see anything in me that concerns you? That's a powerful question. When was the last time anybody asked you that question? Do you see anything in my character that concerns you? Are you worried about it? Is there something, is there any red flag? Do you see anything in me that scares you? It's a powerful question. And then you read this book. You read about what happens to people who have great characters and what happens to people who have terrible characters. And you let the Lord speak to you through this book. More than you guard anything else, guard your soul. Everything flows from you. Can I pray for you? Let's pray together. Father, I thank you for your goodness and your care for us. I thank you for Jesus Christ and for his grace in our lives. Lord, I thank you that we're not on our own when we go to guard our souls, that you are with us and that your grace is with us and that you want to help us become godly people who have great faith in you. Lord, I pray that you would help us to choose our priorities accurately, to regularly reflect, and to regularly make sure that the state of our soul is at the top of the list. Because, God, there are things in our lives that we want to do for you, that we want to do for our kids, that we want to do for our families and our world. And we're not going to be able to do those unless we are the kind of people that you want us to be. Would you help us? God, would you fill us with your Spirit? And we will give you all the praise and